Alright guys, here we go. We got chapter 44, osmoregulation and excretion. Osmoregulation balances the uptake and loss of water in solutes. This usually is done by osmosis, which occurs when two solutions differ in osmotic pressure or osmolarity. And with excretion, there's usually three forms it's in. You got ammonia, urea, and uric acid. Ammonia is going to be used by marine animals mostly. Urea is going to be used by humans, and uric acid by reptiles and animals like that don't have access to water. And here we got the kidneys. They're kind of a big deal. The kidneys are organs that serve essential regulatory roles in animals, including vertebrates and some invertebrates. They are essential in the urinary system and help with the homeostatic function, such as the regulation of electrolytes and maintaining the acid-base balance and regulation of blood pressure. They serve the body as a natural filter of the blood and remove wastes, which are diverted to the urinary bladder. In producing urine, the kidneys excrete wastes such as urea and ammonium. They're also responsible for the reabsorption of water, glucose, and some amino acids. And right here we got the nephron, which is a collection of tubules that help the kidney do what it do. And at the top of there you got the glomerulus, and it's a ball of capillaries, and materials go through there and they pass through into the Bowman's capsule. And from there they go to the proximal tubule, and the proximal tubule basically maintains a constant pH in the body fluids. And then the descending loop of Henle, which is the long loop you see on the bottom, on the descending part, the water is reabsorbed by osmosis, and they go through channels formed by aquaporin proteins. And then on the ascending loop of Henle, there's transport epithelium, and they transport ions through ion channels, and it's mostly NaCl, sodium, and they make the filtrate more dilute. And then you got the distal tubule, which plays a role in regulating potassium and sodium concentrations of the body fluids. And in the collecting duct, it carries the fluid filtrate through the medulla to the renal pelvis, and from here the urine is transported to the ureter, to the urinary bladder, and then expelled from the body. And now on to hormones. You got ADH, antidiuretic hormone, which is produced in the posterior pituitary gland, and when osmolarity is increased by either eating salty food or sweating, ADH is released into the bloodstream, and it makes the collecting ducts allow for more water to be taken in. And last we got the renin-angiotensin-aldosterone system, which when the blood volume is low, juxtaglomerular cells in the kidneys secrete renin into the circulation of the blood, and renin converts angiotensinogen to angiotensin, and that's converted to angiotensin 2, and that causes the blood vessel to constrict, increasing the blood pressure. And this also stimulates the secretion of the hormone aldosterone from the adrenal cortex. Aldosterone causes the tubules of the kidneys to increase the reabsorption of sodium and water into the blood, which increases the volume of fluid in the body, which also increases blood pressure.